I'm Guadalupe Guillen from period 5. I'm going to be doing the chi-square tutorial test. Chi-square test is used to compare data if it's due to chance or due to one of the variables. The equation is summation O minus E squared all over E. Summation stands for sum, so you're going to add all equations together, and O means observed and E means expected. Before we begin, there's a term that we need to know. That's null hypothesis. Null hypothesis means that there's no significant difference between the observed and expected frequencies. So that means you're either going to accept your data or not accept your data. So here we go with our problem. In a population of 50 humans, brown eyes, capital B, are dominant over green eyes, lowercase b. In a cross between two humans, both heterozygous for the eye color, the following was a result. So how I did this was I had 2 quarters. Heads, I put capital B's on both, and tails put lowercase b, and I flipped them. And I'll show you what I got later. But first we need to know if the ratio, if our data is going to fit the predicted phenotypic ratio. And how I did that was I did abundance squared. And bear with me, I messed up. Instead of putting B's, I put A's. But here we can see that 3 out of the 4 would have brown eyes. So our expected ratio is 3:1, brown to green. And this is what I got. Our observed brown was 39. Our observed green was 11. And our expected was 37, and it was 13. So how we did that, how I did the equation was observed minus expected. So 39 minus 37 squared over 37 plus, this is where the summation comes in, 11 minus 13 squared over 13. Now, this is what I got, 4 over 37 plus 4 over 13. Since our denominators are not the same, in order to add them, you have to convert both denominators to be the same. So I did that, and I times 13 times 37, so I did that to the top. And then and this one did 37 times 13, and I times it to times the top as well. And this is how I got 52 out of 481 plus 148 out of 481. And my results was 0.416. Our null hypothesis, first, before we accept or not accept, we need to know the degrees of freedom. These are the degrees of freedom, and how we find these out is you know the outcomes, the possible outcomes minus 1, and then you're going to look at your critical value and see if it's less than that, and then you accept it. If it's more than that, then you reject it. Now remember when I said over here that Punnett square, so there's 3 possible outcomes. There's not 4 because these 2 are the same. So 1, 2, 3 minus 1 is 2. So our critical value is 5.991. And looking back our answer, we know that we're going to accept our null hypothesis, and there's nothing wrong with it. Thank you for watching.